Hello my loves! So today we will continue with the reading for Hosok, J-Hope, on how was the past 2.5 years for him, what has he been learning, what is he being prepared for. So we've got some tarot cards and we've got some oracle cards just to give us some more details and information. This is very much an impromptu reading, as I've said before, so I don't know what's gonna come out and what kind of messages we're gonna have, so we're just gonna dive in, and hopefully I will get this up before the Grammys, because I personally believe I don't know, it's something that I pick up, that will be a very significant time stamp for pretty much all of us, not just BTS. But yeah, let's have a look at the tarot cards. The first one we have the Sun of Swords, and then the Emperor. So with these two cards alone, I could tell that the past 2.5 years, Hosok has been the most grounded person. Like, everything was chaotic and there was a lot of changes and there was a lot of unexpected event, but throughout all of it, Hosok managed to keep himself very grounded. Like, I believe it's an oak tree. Oh no, it's not. What is it? I forgot the name in English. But like this tree, he stands his ground, standing tall, and he could even be, you know, the shoulders for other people to lean on, the angle for other people to hold on to. And he during this past period of time, Hosok has really grown, like planted his roots firmly into the ground. He's really grown high, and becoming really like a much mature, grounded, stable version of himself. And that is like, it's awesome. I've always talking about Hosok like he's the king. He's building his own kingdom. And yeah, it can be indicated here. I can't even talk. And with the Sun of Swords, what I see with this the Sun of Swords is that yes, things were chaotic, things were unexpected, inevitable, unpredictable, but Hosok chose to keep his focus on something. You know, like when everything around him is floating, he chose one point to focus his intention, his energy, his positive vibes into, just to keep himself grounded. Even though he could be the anchor for other people, he needs something else to ground him as well. He needs something else to keep him in the moment as well. And I do think that it is work. His mixtape Hopewell too. It is something that I would probably say that if this whole pandemic, this whole pause of 2.5 years did not happen, Hosok would probably not have that much time to focus on the mixtape. Maybe it would be delayed for another few years, but because of this pause, this stop in time that we had, Hosok has more time to really focus on, and it is something that keeps him sane. It is something that gives him hope during this time, gives him like a clarity of the mind, giving him a peace amid all this chaos. So yeah, that's that. So we definitely can expect that. I do think it's gonna come out this year, but let's not get ahead of myself because my time prediction is messed up all the time. But the next tarot cards we have here, Eight of Cups in reverse and Ace of Wands in reverse. So yeah, as I see it, this period of time wasn't easy for any of us, and for Hosok as well, he definitely felt demotivated, felt unsure, felt like his flame has gone out at one point, because he couldn't carry on doing what he was doing. He couldn't, get on with the normal schedules. Like, imagine running on a highway and suddenly you have to stop and you cannot move forward. You lose your momentum, you lose your stamina, and that's how Hosok felt a lot of time during this pandemic period. And also for him, it felt like nothing is within grip. Like he could not get a firm grip on anything, on pretty much everything. Everything is left up in the air and unsure. But luckily, we have he had, Hosok Taehope, he had the energy of the Emperor and the Son of Swords, which, like, even if it's just tiny string for him to hold on to, he grab onto, hold like firmly, so that it keeps himself from floating around, like all the cups here in the Eight of Cups. So yeah, I mean, and also probably on the surface, or most of the time, Hosok is someone who's very stable, grounded, calm, and he is, the emotional support pillar for his other members. But deep down inside, there is a part of him that feels kind of lost within this time. But of course, but again, thanks to the Son of Swords, thanks to the one thing that he could focus on, he kept himself grounded, and that was good. Okay, but I do feel like this is the past energy in the past. This is the past energy. These are what Hosok is building right now, and what he will move on from, like the foundation for him to move forward. The next card we have the Towel. I mean, it's no surprise that the Towel came out in such reading. Everything was like smashing to the ground. But for me, the Towel, it is never a really, like, never a bad card or a bad indicator. It basically means what's not working falling into pieces, so we can build something else that is working. We can start again. We can have something new. And then the last target, we have the Fool. This is also indicating a new beginning. So it's nice that it comes out after the Tower, after everything has been smashed to the ground. We pick things up again, and we move on, and we will continue on a new path. We're building something new. We're starting a new cycle. So that is nice. Let's have a look at the oracle cards now. Where do we start? We'll start with this one. We have the Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. This to me also, like, this is the continuation of the Son of Swords and the Emperor energy. Hosok is, he's stepping up to a higher vibration, stepping up to, a higher frequency of energy, so that he would attract better things of the same frequency. He was being prepared for this. So I do feel like, as I said, the upcoming month or so is a very significant period of time for a lot of us, and there will be a lot of events that happened that uplift our energy, and gives us the power to bring about a lot of powerful changes. Now we trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Oh, this card does give me the feeling of, you know, like spiritual awakening. I don't think Hosok is someone who's very spiritual, or at least he's not very attuned to it. Even though he's an Aquarius, I felt like he's very grounded. He's very on earth, like he has his feet on the ground. But because of all these powerful changes that's coming, I do feel like he's gonna, like, not really dive into it, but he's gonna be open to spirituality a little bit more, listen to his intuition a little bit more, and, you know, start acknowledging it. Also, the pillar of light also give me the feeling of like he's being the pillar for other people to lean on to, or to look up to. Yes. The next card we have here is, oh, the answers you need are coming. See, this is why I'm saying the next month or so is a very, very, very significant time. Whatever it is that Hosok is walking towards, or like, I feel like this comes from outside, like it doesn't come from his work, or like, no, that's not what I say. This is the answer that Hosok's waiting from other people, something that would be given to him from the outer environment, and that is coming, and that is the answer that will be in favor of Hosok. It will be good for him. Like, it is something that he's expecting, but I do see it's gonna be even better than what he expected it to be. So that is something to look forward to. The next card we have here, Nightingale Spirit. Love is all around. I love this. Like, isn't the nightingale called like the queen of the bird wolf or something like that? But I do feel like these could talk about, like, love, of course. The past 2.5 years, like, BTS was separated from fans, and it was tough for us to, you know, feel the love. And I do think they talked about it at one point, right? They were like, we don't know if you still we don't know if you still love us, or something like that. But this is an initial reassurance that they still got the love. Hosok still got it is even more than what they knew. The love for them all around them just growing and growing and growing. It's because they treat people with love as well. So it is like a reflection of what they give out to the world. And the next card we have, You Are Never Alone. See, these, and it's like 41, 42. It goes hand in hand. It is about reciprocal love. So I do feel like possibly this is just one of the possibilities, that these past 2.5 years also brought to Hosok a very significant life partner. Yeah, someone who's very significant to him. If that's the case, definitely a romantic and very, like, a very strong bond between them. Feels like home. And this person, if there is a person, it is one of the few things, or few people that keep Hosok grounded and, like, give him something real to hold on to during this chaotic time. So that's nice. Then we have Juniper. Promote self-acceptance and defeats fear. I think this is what Hosok is being healed from. After this period of time, he has learned to accept himself, and like to get over the fear of being forgotten, of not feeling the love, not receiving the love. Yeah, I think we have eucalyptus expands sense of freedom. Then this the same one. Jean has the same card, right? I think so. Oh, this is nice. I think I have the feeling that it's linked to his mixtape. So like express himself more freely, expressing his like thinking and emotions more freely. He's trying something new with the mixtape, and it gives him the feeling of freedom. Oh, it is what it. Okay. So remember what I said about the Son of Swords, like his mixtape, his personal, not personal, his solo work is something that keeps Hosok grounded, keeps him focused, and when everything else around him feels restricted, and unmovable, working on this piece of work gives him a lot of freedom because it's his work. He could do whatever it is that he wants to do. It's not limited like the other activities that could not go on because of all the restriction that is going around. Well, when he's shut himself in Hogwarts, he's free and he could do whatever it he wants, and I think that's very nice. Next card we have thriving. I mean, I think this is just indication of what's coming in the next cycle, after April, I think. Like light is shining again. Everything feels so like happy and vibrant and colorful, and it feels so warm. So and of course the summer is coming as well. If you live, yeah, we are, most of us are in the northern hemisphere anyway. Hosog, he's thriving in the next, I'm hearing, like after April, but more so in summer. Maybe his mixtape will drop in the summer, but this comes with a lot of excitement, and I like that. In the last card we have wonders. I love it. Essentially this card means there's always wonders in even the tiniest thing in life. So I do feel like these past 2.5 years, it was difficult for most of us, for all of us, for Hosok as well, but he managed to find the gems, the wonders lying under the rocks, and he managed to keep himself grounded, and grow, and he grows within this period of time as well. I feel like he made the most out of the challenges, and he found wonders. So that's nice. I do feel like this period of time was very fruitful for Hosok, even though we could not really see it, but there was a lot of gain, I guess. It sounds weird to say that, but we have to acknowledge things for what they are. And the one thing is that most of these cards jumped out in pair, except for this one. Everything else jumped out in pair, and I did not have to spend a lot of time shuffling them. They just jumped out in pair. So I do feel like the significant other, the significant partner of Hosok is presented, is like presented, or like it is in his, they are in his life, and they play, as of this moment, they play, why did I say no, they, I cannot pick up the gender or anything, but they play really significant role in Hosok's life and energy field at this point in time. But yeah, I think that's all that I see for Hosok, which I hope I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I will come back with a reading for Jimin soon, and I'll see you there.